Have you seen the real India? Forget the usual tourist spots and let's explore the hidden gems that only locals know about. We're talking secret valleys, abandoned towns, forests with bears, and places that will totally change how you see this amazing country. India has more than beautiful palaces, temples, and busy cities. Most tourists only see a tiny part of it. But the real India, the India locals know, is full of amazing surprises and hidden places that will blow your mind. I've explored this country far and wide, and I'm here to share my best kept secrets. Get ready for an adventure, 13 incredible destinations that you won't find on any typical tourist map. 1. Dzukou Valley, Nagaland. Welcome to Dzukou Valley, a hidden treasure in India's wild northeast. This place is raw, natural beauty at its finest, rolling green hills and colorful wildflowers. And the further you hike, the more amazing it gets. The trek to Dzukou Valley isn't easy. It's a real challenge with steep climbs and slippery trails. Locals even used to call it dull and soulless because it was so hard to farm here. But that makes the view from the top even more special. What's truly amazing is that the locals work hard to keep this valley clean. You won't find any plastic trash on the trails. They have a clever system where you pay a deposit for your plastic and only get it back if you bring everything down with you. Here are some quick tips. The best time to visit is during the summer when the flowers are blooming. You have 2 trail options. One is tougher but shorter, and the other is easier but longer. Pack for all kinds of weather from hot sun to cold rain, sometimes all in one day. Bring a local guide because the trails can be tricky. There are simple guest houses up in the valley, or you can camp under the stars if you're feeling adventurous. 2. Srikhola, West Bengal. Srikhola is a peaceful village in West Bengal that feels like a dream. And this isn't a tourist spot with shops and crowds. People here live simple lives close to nature. The houses are made of wood, the streets are dirt roads, and life is slow and peaceful. What can you do here? You can relax, enjoy nature, and experience the simple things that make rural India special. Hike through the hills and forests, following secret paths known only to the locals. Go fishing in the clear river. There are plenty of fish for a tasty meal. Visit the old temples that look like they've grown out of the hillsides. If you're lucky, you might see a red panda in the trees. These cute animals live in the Himalayas, and Srikhola is one of the few places you can see them. 3. Gurez Valley, Kashmir. High in the mountains of Kashmir, there's a secret place called Gurez Valley. It's a beautiful, untouched paradise that shows a different side of Kashmir than you usually hear about. You might have heard some worrying things about Kashmir, but don't worry. Gurez Valley is safe for travelers. The people there are super friendly and excited to show off their hidden gem. Gurez is unforgettable. Imagine green fields dotted with cute villages, old wooden houses, and locals living their lives peacefully. It's like stepping back in time in the best way possible. You can wander the streets, have tea with a villager, and be amazed by the huge mountains all around you. If you're looking for adventure, try rafting on the bright blue Kishanganga River or hike up to Haba Khatun Peak for amazing views. You can also visit old villages and learn about their history. While Gurez is safe, it's always good to check the latest travel advice just in case things change. But the locals really want visitors to come and see their beautiful valley, and they want you to feel safe and welcome. 4. Jawai, Rajasthan. Get ready for an adventure in Rajasthan. We're going to Jawai, but it's not about deserts here. This place is special. It's where leopards roam, crocodiles hang out by a big lake, and people live peacefully with these amazing animals. When you think of leopards in India, you probably picture jungles, right? Not in Jawai. Here they live among rocky hills and bushes. They're shy, but the locals know how to find them. It's crazy to see farmers working close to where a leopard might be relaxing or kids walking to school. Seeing a leopard here is super exciting. They blend in so well that you could be really close and not even know it. Jawai isn't just about leopards though. There's a huge lake here full of animals like crocodiles, pelicans, flamingos, and more. Before we leave, let's talk about the Rabari people. These shepherds have lived with leopards for a long time. They're tough, smart, and connected to nature. If you meet them and listen to their stories, they're amazing. 5. Hampi, Karnataka. Our next adventure takes us to Hampi, a place filled with ancient ruins, beautiful temples, and giant boulders. If you love history and a little mystery, this hidden gem in India is perfect for you. Old temples, palaces with fancy carvings, and tall gates stand tall here. It's like a movie set frozen in time. Hampi used to be a super rich city. full of trade and culture. Now, it's a special place protected by UNESCO. Exploring Hampi is like a treasure hunt. You'll find hidden sculptures, old bathhouses, and even a giant elephant stable. There are tons of monuments here, each one with a story about the kings and people who lived here. One famous spot is the Virupaksha temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva. People still come here to pray. Hampi isn't just about history, though. It's also fun. There are giant boulders everywhere, and locals say they were dropped by a monkey god. You can rent a scooter and explore the countryside with its rice fields, quiet villages, and more temples. If you like climbing boulders, you'll surely enjoy this place. 6. Chopta, Uttarakhand. Want to get away from the heat, crowds, and noise of India? Let's head to Chopta in the Himalayas. This hidden gem, sometimes called the mini Switzerland of India, is a refreshing escape. Chopta is all about slowing down and enjoying nature. Wake up to birds singing, not cars honking, hike through beautiful forests, breathe fresh mountain air, and discover hidden waterfalls and amazing views. It's a place that's good for your soul. Chopta is also a special religious place. It's home to the Tangnath Temple, one of the most sacred temples in the Himalayas. The hike up is tough, but the views and spiritual feeling at the top are worth it. If you love hiking, Chopta is perfect. There are trails for everyone, from short walks to multi-day adventures. Locals know the mountains well, so hiring a guide is a good idea. Chopta is also great for bird watching. There are over 240 types of birds here, so keep your eyes open and your camera ready. 7. Dhanushkodi, Tamil Nadu. Get ready for a spooky and beautiful adventure. We're heading to Dhanushkodi, a ghost town at the very edge of India. Locals say this is where a famous story from Hindu mythology happened, where a god built a bridge to rescue his wife. It's also where two oceans meet, making the water look magical. Dhanushkodi has a sad story too. In 1964, a terrible storm destroyed the town and people had to leave. Now it's like a ghost town with old buildings half buried in the sand. Exploring Dhanushkodi is a weird but cool experience. The endless beach feels like the end of the world, and the blue water is beautiful but rough. You can still find some locals living a simple life here. Be careful though, Dhanushkodi can be dangerous, especially in bad weather. It's best to go with a guide who knows the area well. If you like places that are a little spooky and unusual, Dhanushkodi will definitely stick with you. 8. Bhogwe and Parule, Maharashtra. Forget mountains and ruins for a bit. We're going to the Konkan coast where the sun shines, cashew trees grow, and life is simple. Our destination is Bhogwe and Parule, two hidden gems off the beaten path. Parule is perfect for farm stays and trying local food. The sunsets here are amazing. Bhogwe is more mysterious with old temples and traditional houses. Bhogwe Beach is great for water sports. The locals grow lots of cashews, so you'll find yummy cashew snacks. This region isn't very touristy, so you'll get a real taste of coastal life in India. Get ready for delicious food. Expect spicy curries, fresh seafood, and dishes full of flavor. 9. Daroji Sloth Bear Sanctuary. If you want to see bears roaming free, head to Daroji Sloth Bear Sanctuary. This place is home to over 100 sloth bears and other amazing animals. It's a success story for conservation and a chance to see these cool creatures in the wild. Sloth bears might not be as famous as other bears, but they're super interesting. They have long, messy fur, big claws for digging up termites, and a funny way of walking. Watching them eat termites or walk through the forest is something you won't forget. Daroji also has beautiful sceneries with rocky hills, green forests, and a big watering hole where all kinds of animals come to drink. Look out for leopards, jackals, and even wild boars. The best way to explore is by jeep safari. Local guides know where to find the bears, and there's a watchtower with great views of the watering hole. Fun fact: the locals live peacefully with the bears, which shows how the bears aren't usually dangerous and how the locals respect the animals. A special time to visit is during feeding time. The bears come out to eat sugar and it's exciting to watch. But remember, they're wild animals, so be safe. 10. Amadubi, Jharkhand. This time, we're heading to Amadubi, a small village in Jharkhand that comes alive during its yearly festival. This is a celebration of traditional art passed down from parents to children. Think of Amadubi as a giant art gallery. The village is full of amazing painters and artists who use special styles and natural colors. They paint scenes from everyday life and Hindu stories. During the festival, everything is decorated with bright colors. The walls, the floors, and even the people are covered in beautiful designs. It's a celebration of how art is important to everyday life in Amadubi. Amadubi also celebrates music and dance. Traditional instruments play and there are energetic performances. It's a chance to see cultural traditions that have lasted for a long time. One of the coolest things is you can meet the artists, watch them work, and even try painting yourself. And the fun doesn't stop when the festival ends. Amadubi is beautiful all year round. You can walk around admiring the painted houses, try yummy snacks, and buy handmade souvenirs like masks, paintings, and clothes. 11. Majuli. This place is all about the Brahmaputra, one of India's mightiest rivers. Imagine villages on the water, old temples, and the sound of chanting filling the air. Welcome to Majuli, an island that feels like a time capsule. Majuli is the biggest river island in the world, and it has a special culture because of its location. Life here is all about the river. It gives people food and land to grow crops. The island is often called the cultural center of Assam. It's home to many old monasteries where people worship, sing, and do traditional art. You can visit these places, see prayers, and maybe even watch a traditional dance. The monks are friendly and happy to share their way of life. The people of Majuli are super warm and welcoming. They love to celebrate and respect nature. It's a place where you can relax, meet locals, and experience India at its best. Don't forget to explore Majuli by boat. You'll get amazing views of the island and maybe even see dolphins. If you love food, you're in luck. Majuli is known for yummy dishes made with fresh fish, local rice, and traditional flavors. Ask around for a home-cooked meal in a village. It's the best way to experience the island's food. 12. Champaner, Gujarat. If you love exploring old forts, hidden places, and the stories of ancient empires, then you need to visit Champaner in Gujarat. It's like a big outdoor museum that shows you what a powerful kingdom used to be like in this area. Hidden in the hills, Champaner is full of surprises. The coolest thing is its amazing buildings, which are a mix of Indian and Islamic styles from the 1400s and 1500s. One impressive building is the Jami Masjid, a giant mosque with tall towers and a beautiful courtyard. The detailed stone carvings are amazing. Look closely and you'll see parrots, flowers, and other cool designs. Champaner isn't just about big buildings though. There's a mysterious feeling here that makes exploring fun. You might find hidden wells, old markets, and great views from the top of the hill. Even though it's mostly ruins, Champaner also has the Kalika Mata temple, an important place for pilgrims. It's always busy, especially during festivals. The people here are really proud of their history. Talk to them, listen to their stories, and you might discover some secret places in Champaner. 13. Kila, Raipur, Punjab. Get ready for our last destination. We're going to Kila, Raipur, a small village in Punjab where they have the Rural Olympics every February. Think crazy events like bullock cart races, tractor pulling, and even people lifting motorcycles with their teeth. You won't believe it until you see it. This festival started small back in 1933 and has grown into a huge celebration of Punjabi culture and sports. Farmers and strong people from all over come to show off their skills. The whole place is buzzing with energy. Crowds cheer, drums play, and everyone gets excited for each event. You might see someone racing a bullock cart, a team pulling a tractor, or even someone doing sit-ups while balancing bricks on their head. There's also traditional music and dancing, yummy food, and the chance to see people making things like kites and pottery. Everyone joins in the fun, which shows how much Punjabi people love their community and traditions. Kila, Raipur reminds us that the best travel experiences sometimes happen when you go off the beaten path. This festival is full of fun, and it'll make you appreciate India's villages even more. We've hiked through mountains, explored old ruins, seen leopards in the wild, and experienced awesome festivals. And trust me, India has even more amazing things to offer. From busy markets full of cool stuff to far-off villages where life is slow, there's always something new to discover. To really experience India, talk to the locals, try the street food, and be open to unexpected adventures. That's how you make the best memories. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your next trip to India. And if you want to learn about more secret spots, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We're always finding new and exciting places to share. Until next time, keep exploring!